Hey everyone, and welcome to IsmsByJBM. Today we're going to be doing a full bling out on 5XL nails. I said in my previous video that I did 5XL nails that I wanted to do a full bling out just to see what it looks like, so I'm going to be doing that for you guys today. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So I'm doing a Gelish prep for their soft tip gel nails, and I just figured if I applied it to the Enailcouture 5XL system that these suckers will stay on for a pretty long time. I'm hoping to keep these on for 2 weeks. I would love to keep them as long as I can because they came out so super fabulous, but I just want to make sure that these suckers stay on. So I did the dehydrator, pH bond, primer on the tips, and now I'm putting on foundation gel to each nail, and we're going to be applying the 1, 2, 3 Go gel to adhere the 5XL nails by Enailcouture onto my fingernails. That was a lot. So I was kind of excited to do these long nails again because the first round, just trying them out, was a little awkward for me just because it for some reason it kind of like kept me from wanting to do anything. And this time around, I'm actually, that thought is out of my head, maybe because I was super stressed around the time that I did those nails, and my life now has completely kind of 180'd. There was a huge funk that I was in that, I don't know if I want to dispense, but I'm in this nice working environment now called my home. I work from home, and it's a lot more peaceful. I can do all the things that I need to do around the house. So things are getting done, and I have more time to just woosah on my nails. So I'm not rushing everything. I did these actually Friday night, and you know me, I'm always doing things Saturday night and staying up till like 4 in the morning, getting these done, and then doing my voiceover Sunday night till like 1 a.m. And kid you not, it is now Sunday, 3 p.m., and I'm doing my voiceover. There's daylight. You could probably hear in my voice that it's not so crackly, but who knows? This is a long video, so it'll probably trail off towards the end. But yeah, and I am starting this. I need to kick myself back into gear because I was just feeling a certain way. There are things that I was doing to keep good with my health and my body and my mind, and I completely stopped that for maybe a month and a half due to certain circumstances, and now I'm just back, and I started out with my body, so I'm eating very well, about 8 times a day. I'm on this like, you know, beach body diet. I'm like, I gotta fix myself because I definitely had gained so much weight and just given up on myself. And so I'm on this 21 day fix extreme. You can Google that. Um, but yeah, so I've been just doing stuff to clean up my act, and this is gonna be the beginning of week 2, and I'm feeling more energetic than I used to. But we'll get back to that. So I'm just putting 2 layers of this Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Busy. It's a gelish gel polish. I love this. It looks like I don't know, like a strobe light or something, or like wow, this is all leaving me like a Star Wars lightsaber because the colors that it's reflecting is just insane. And I know that it's super light, but let me tell you, like the 2 coats that I put on for my visual, like from my eye, it looks so pretty. This is the prettiest soft glitter polish that I've ever had in my possession, and I like putting it on top of colors, but I want to do like a nice glass nail for this design and just putting it, like you could see, look how freaking crazy that is. I love it. But yeah, I love that glitter, and I ended up using it for this set today. So I'm using the last bits of my gummy jelly and shiny. Listen, I've been trying to like not waste it, and I'm really getting to the bottom of that container and the bottom of the bottle of the shiny, and I figured, you know what? I said I was going to bling out these nails, and I can't go back from what I'm saying. And I was like, oh my gosh, that means I'm not wasting, but I'm going to use up all my rhinestones. So I said, screw it. If I need rhinestones again, I'll have to get more. I'm going to try my best not to need them anytime soon because I have not okayed that purchase with my husband. Sad. But anyway, so I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm taking out all the rhinestones that I have left that I have been using for the entire last year. I feel like I might have used it even in 2020 because I used some of these for my wedding. So we're talking about maybe a year and a half of having these rhinestones, and we're gonna go balls to the wall today. I mean, I definitely, I love my bling so very much, and I don't care. I'm gonna be putting all this on there, and we're just gonna have fun with it. I mean, if there was any way to waste all your rhinestones, just put on the longest nails you have and then just bling the whole entire thing out. Now, I'm not going to be covering each one entirely. I'm just going to be doing my thumbnail and ring nail as a full bling. And then the other nails, I'm going to be doing these really pretty rhinestone configurations. I love this. I love the different shapes and the challenge that it gives, because I don't like to have my like the straight geometric shapes, like the squares you see there, the rectangle, and I don't like mixing it with the more organic shapes like the cones and the wavy ones. Like, I don't even know if you know what I'm talking about, but I hate mixing those two together. But because I'm trying to do a full bling out on my nails, there's no other choice. So the challenge is to make these different rhinestones work in harmony. So I am doing that. Now, once I'm done with this design, I want you guys to, I want to put in the title as well if I can remember, but price out my nails. I'm not a nail tech, but I love my bling, and I wonder how much it would be if I went to a salon and said, hey, listen, like, we're gonna do Cardi B times 100. I want these nails to be super, blinged out. And so how much would that be? I want to know, because I want to know right now how much I'm saving myself. It's always amazing that I come out with these crazy designs for myself, for my enjoyment, and every now and then I'll be like, man, imagine I went to the salon for this. So I'm curious to see how much it would be. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to be putting these on for the large charms. It was a little annoying because they're so heavy that I had to put on some extra gummy jelly that of course I have to make last for this set alone, because that's how much I have left. I mean, I'm gonna have to replace my rhinestones that I'm using today. I'm gonna have to get a new set of gummy jelly and shiny, and I think that might be it. Yeah. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so I've been kind of doing this thing. Like, I feel like time has just slowed down completely. Um Before I started my new job, it felt like time stopped, and I was just like hopeless feeling like that came out so great. Grammatically correct, I don't know. Anyway, and when I started this new job, it's just, it was kind of weird because I was in a hustle. I feel like living in New York definitely puts you in a state of mind that you have to do the grind and you have to be on top and this and that. And I entered the world of management, and it was fun and exciting, but you forget to realize how much people are screwed up in the head to where they don't function properly at work. I mean, I don't know. This is only based on my experience, but I feel like, I've had a lot of tough stuff in the past, and I feel like I can keep a level keel on things, especially in the work environment, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with somebody else's money, and you need them to give it to you. So I don't play around with that, but it's just amazing how, the people that I've met along this new career path have not been so much dog eat dog. I mean, it's like that, but it's like there's more dysfunction in themselves in the workplace that I just don't think is right. And I guess I considered myself as a whistleblower, and it doesn't really work well most of the time. I find that if you just ride the waves and like deal with it, you're probably safer. But I can't. Like, I'm all about injustice and just doing things the right way, and I just don't like, people cutting corners and having their own personal stuff affect the workplace, and it was just not for me. So I definitely needed to take a step back and just reevaluate what I wanted to do. And I did miss what I initially want to do, what my bio description in my YouTube channel is all about. Like, I have a background in architecture. I love designing. I love drafting, and I'm back in it. Like, I was kind of afraid of it just because I do more residential. For those of you that love decorating your home or designing your home, I mean, who doesn't? And that's why I wanted to do that. And it's just a scary place because with DIY and contractors, it's just not a safe position to be in, because I've been laid off so many times trying to do what I love to do, because it's not a large um sector to be in architecture, and be confident enough to keep your job, especially with situations like a pandemic or a recession. I mean, things happen and you lose your job. But I'm back in it now, and I think, and I hope and I pray that it's, we don't have any more pandemics or recessions to screw everything up. But I'm pretty chill now. Like, I just started, and once I dive back into more of it, I'm gonna enjoy it more. And yeah, and it's from home. So how perfect, perfect, how perfect is that? Because, I've been thinking about extending my family. So if there is a little one, ready to go, I I can imagine that I wouldn't need to hire a nanny. I mean, I can imagine that it's gonna be like a hard time to do both, but I'm a trooper. I mean, as you guys know, I've been doing a full-time job and putting out videos, and if you guys were there with me in December, don't ask me how I put out a video almost every day, like 5 times a day, 5 days a week. Or I think it was like five, yeah, I think it was about 5 days a week that I was putting out videos. But yeah, like I feel like I can do it all, but I think when it comes to things that I truly want in life, I definitely can do it all. So, I really am hoping that this whole life change is just not only going to be better for me mentally, but will enable me to start on different chapters of my life and handle it. And I think I can handle anything. I mean, I have my moments, obviously, but hopefully this is just gonna be one of those normal, life chapter growth things, and not, dealing with crazy people at work. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's been that. And then I just, I've I've put on more weight than I wanted to. I didn't even realize. I just went to a baby shower and I saw my picture and I was just like, wow, this is worse than my wedding. So I'm like, this can't happen. I definitely for sure need to shred this weight off. So I'm doing a 21-day fix extreme. Um, it's through Beachbody, and I've had this CD forever. So I've always tried to start it, but never took it seriously. So now I'm like eating pretty healthy 8 times a day. It's small portions. So ultimately, it's the equivalent of 3 meals just spread out over um, 8 times a day. And then there's like 30-minute exercises every day. So it's nothing brutal, but it's just a life change. And one, I stopped working out, stopped boxing. That's how bad things just were. I wasn't up for working out, and I had to just, retreat into my shell. But yeah, so my first exercise that I did was so sad because I couldn't really do the exercise. And then the next day was painful. But yeah, and the meals, like I've been eating pretty bad. We're talking like ramen, mac and cheese. We're talking about like pastas and just all the good stuff that everybody loves to eat, and I love to cook and make. And now I'm eating like, a ton of vegetables and lean fish. So it's just a life change, and I'm trying to kick start myself back into gear and see where it goes. So I'm actually filming for that too because I want to see like my progression. I tried doing it over the pandemic, like in 2020, with another fitness program because I was trying to lose weight for my wedding. But things just get so real for me sometimes that I just give up. And I know that's like the worst thing, but when you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. So, and then this time I just can't. I can't have any more excuses. And I feel like if I put myself back in health, there'll be better chances for me to grow my family. So, anything that I can do to contribute to that, I'm gonna do. So, it's more for me, truly. And I want to see, and it's hilarious because I mean, I love to work out, but not when I have to start all over because it's so painful. So here I'm starting the full out bling ring nail, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do? I made every other nail look super pretty, and this one I was like, I can't really because I want to put a magnet piece on there. I thought, how extra read all about it would it be if I put on a magnet charm that's blinged out as well and make it a super blinged nail, like a ridiculous blinged out nail. Everything in this design is super ridiculous, and I am loving the whole bit of it. And I honestly don't want to remove this after 2 weeks. I may just do a string of short nail videos or use my nail stand and just do designs that way because I want to keep these blinged out nails as long as possible. I don't know, I might do a video on how to infill a blinged nail. I'm gonna get it done because these are too pretty to destroy. There's just no way. But going back, I used not the smallest size of my AB crystals. I wanted to make the crystal size the same shape as the magnet so that it kind of blends in. And looking back, I mean, could I've done it smaller? I think it would have been so much uh crazier if I did the smaller, which I would want to do if I did the smaller beads because it's that much more bling that I have to put on there. But this one's all right because it's the magnet like I wanted to kind of get that magnet to blend in, and you know, it doesn't kind of really, but at least it's the same shape. So, we're gonna just do this whole nail and cover it in bling. And at the end of the day, I'm thinking now, like, oh, I probably didn't need to put nail polish on it since I'm covering it all anyway. But yeah, after we cure this, I'm going to do the same kind of thing that I do with all the magnet charms. We're going to put a piece of nail form backing and put the other magnet on top just so that I make sure the same polar sides or not the, I forget, what is it? The same polar sides connect or the opposites connect? I think the opposites connect. Yeah, so the opposite polar sides are facing the right way to connect. And then I didn't know what size. I originally was gonna do like maybe a 3/4 inch flat dome kind of big bling, and then I realized I used up a lot of my bigger rhinestones that I probably don't have enough to do something nice and symmetrical. So I opted to get a smaller, I took one of my craft beads that I have, and I'm just going to adorn that whole sucker with the smaller AB crystals. So it's going to be super crazy with with the rhinestones. But yeah, so I'm feeling a different kind of ways about this whole life change. I'm loving it because I'm starting to feel in places of my body that, well, one, I'm not in pain anymore. I mean, the first, like, I think, so I just started this week, and Thursday was the first day it stopped hurting like a pain. Like, you would just touch me and it would hurt. And it sucks because when I'm laying down, Dexter likes to lay on top of me. So when he's crawling on me, it was just so painful. But I'm feeling good that it doesn't hurt anymore, but I'm feeling good because I feel like my body's trying to snap back into place. And it's bad because I feel like, you know, when I walk around, like, you know how you just step and you feel a jiggle? I'm not saying it's gone, but I'm saying it's not as noticeable as I used to, or maybe I'm just not conscious about it anymore. But there's that. And then just the eating. Like, I was super hungry in the beginning, and then I realized I was doing my portion sizes wrong. So I have to have like 3/4 cups of a protein on certain meals. And I read that wrong, and I was only doing a quarter for like the first 2 days. So I'm like, how the heck? I know I'm eating 8 times a day, but I'm just too hungry. So then the Wednesday, well, I kind of figured it out late Tuesday. But after I started doing the full protein portion, I'm like, wow, this is too much. I can't really eat this. But now legit, I think maybe late yesterday. So from late Tuesday to late Friday or late Saturday, I'm starting to feel like, oh shoot, I'm hungry. Like right now I'm hungry and I just ate an hour ago. So here is the craft bead that I had. It already had these like crystal-y things on there, but I'm just gonna cover that up and put these smaller AB crystals. So how crazy is that? It's a nice little sphere of bling, and I put like a big charm on top so it looks like a pumpkin or something. And I put on my ring finger because I'm taken. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, but at the same time too. So like I'm done in 2 weeks, and just saying it like that makes me feel so good about myself. Like it's a lot of work to put into, and it's just week one, and I know that my body is hating me, but it's gonna love me for it. Um, but it's a 21 day session kind of thing, and all I'm thinking about is the end of April there's a NFL draft happening, And you know, I'm into sports a bit, but I'm mostly looking forward to that because not only will I be done with this, you know, 21 day fit extreme thing, but I'm also gonna be able to cheat. So yesterday I was kind of like planning ahead all the things that I'm gonna get for the draft. It's like 3 days, so it's gonna be like 3 days of eating crap and and I'm not gonna feel bad because I worked so hard for like 3 weeks. And I'm going to be doing the regular 21 days after that. So um you know, I'm interested to see what it'd be like doing this fit extreme. Because it's hard. Like it's sad because I can't do most of this stuff and it's week 1, so I really can't do most of this stuff. But by week 3, maybe I would have gotten some of these down pat. And I'll feel good about that. And then once I take a week off or a week or two off, and then I'll go back to the regular 21 day fix, I'm sure that I can nail all those exercises. So I just want to get rid of this depressed weight I have on me. It's just it's ready to go. It's spring, it's ready to go. So I'm just putting some shiny on the underside of my nails because I found that the regular the nail polish underneath was leaving it not sticky, but it wasn't nice and smooth, and I like it nice and smooth, so I'm just putting some of that and putting on some cuticle oil now. This was such a long video. I'm so glad that I was able to talk about and give an update of what's been going on with me. But yeah, it was fun to do. Even though it was long, it was very fun for me to do, and I love them. Look at them. I mean, I just can. And look at that charm. It's just super extra. This would have been like, I wish I knew how to do this stuff in my 20s because I went out all the time and I always had bling, and my heels always had bling, and those heels were as high as my 5XL nails. And here's a close up. And I think my configurations have been getting pretty good lately, and I'm really loving the thumbnail configuration. Um, what are my other favorites? I think that's like aside from the nail charm, I love the formation that I did with the thumbnail. It like starts off floral and then it gets all modern geometric like. But yeah, all in all, it looks so freaking gorgeous. I love it. And here's a close-up of the thumbnail. You know I had to because look at that bling and color that's coming off. Like, I wish I had somewhere to go. I mean, I work remotely now, so I have nowhere to go. But I wish I did because I would love to be out in the sun and have this, like, you know, blind somebody. Or have someone at least see it. I mean, I love, super love these nails, and I don't really care how long they are. This is my index finger. It looks like a sword. I love it. I'm so extra. It is too funny. I can't. Ugh, I wish I had somewhere to go with these. But yeah, price out my nails. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think this should cost in a salon. I'm so curious. And I really thank you guys for sticking with me all this time, you know, in this video with my nail journey. You know, I'm not alone, and I feel that in your comments, and it's just been so great and so fun. Like, kid you not, I could be feeling like in a mad slump for a month and a half, but every time I do these videos, and you know I get to watching your videos and reply to your comments, it just takes me away from everything, and I just love that. And I'm loving this one. Look, it's so crazy. It's like you just did that, weirdo. You took, and it didn't really take that long. I think this whole thing took like maybe a little over 2 hours. Damn. Love it. Last but not least, can't forget my pinky nail. Very cute. Very cute. And I've been doing stuff with them. I just made my meals for the week. I am not letting this length stop me. I am actually more comfortable with this length now. I might actually do more 5XL nails until I run out of them. Well, thank you so much. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next time. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to top this one, but I will try my best. See you again. Thanks. Bye.